Hello Cancer, today we are tapping into the energy of Libra season 2023 to have a look at a situation that may be drawing your focus over the coming month from the 23rd of September through until the 22nd of October. Your experience of those energies and the obstacles you may need to negotiate. We'll also pull some extra tarot to understand how you can improve your experience if you don't like the outcome of what we see today. If it's your first time here, Cancer, welcome. I'm Kirsty, a full-time professional tarot reader and astrologer. Right, Cancer, let's have a look for you. See what's coming in for you, Libra season 2023. Just to let you know, this is a double-sided deck. I'm not shuffling them upside down. It is Libra season after all. And we like to see each other, we like to see things from two different perspectives. So there we go. Right, Cancer, Libra season 2023, please. What we've got going on? Oh, hello. Right. So, in the past, we have got the Empress reversed. Interesting. In the present, we've got the Page of Wands. Incoming energy, we've got the Three of Swords reversed. Okay. Your attitude to this, we've got the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, that kind of thing. Around you, we've got the Five of Swords. Obstacle for you, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And the outcome, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Underlying energy, we've got the World card, and just checking, yes, this is the right way around. So, with regards to the underlying energy, Cancer, for you, for Libra season, there is a sense here of closing out large cycles, understanding the lessons, karmic closure, all of that kind of thing. Right, okay. So, just to say, Cancer, this reading may follow on from your current new or full moon readings. The links to those are down below if you want to catch up. Right, okay. So, let's have a look. So, with this situation, Cancer, we've got this this Page of Wands. Your attitude, we've got the Three of Pentacles, and around you we've got the Five of Swords. So looking at this, Cancer, I mean, for you with this Three of Pentacles, this talks about collaboration, it talks about teamwork. This is you and other people. There's a sense of kind of pooling resources, whether this is time, effort, energy, money. Everybody kind of showing up and doing their thing, being a team effort. However, the energy around you, we've got the Five of Swords. This can talk about defeat, you know, feeling a little bit defeated with regards to this. It can talk about difficulties, or maybe having to do something quite difficult in order to get the job done. And I think that the combination looks like you're needing or wanting or looking to collaborate and cooperate, but the energies around you, whether this is a specific person or what you're seeing in your environment, there is a sense of defeat, and this is bringing in this Page of Wands energy. The Page of Wands is fine if there's not too much commitment or not too much effort or too many skills needed. And it does look like in the past we've got this Empress reversed. Now, for you, Cancer, particularly if you're Cancer rising, Libra season is activating your fourth house, which is the area of life that has to do with home, roots, security, nurture, ancestors, history, that kind of thing. So for some of you, obviously we're reading general energies, so for every Cancerian, the specific situation that relates to these energies will be different, so just take them however they resonate. So in the past, we do have this Empress, the Empress energy reversed. The Empress, divine creativity, divine partner, could also talk about, you know, it's the sort of the feminine archetype, can sometimes be the mother. When it comes in reverse, there's been difficulties with this Empress energy. There's like a blockage. The Empress is a very creative energy. There's some kind of blockage here with regards to creativity, giving birth to things, whether that's literally or figuratively, depending what this relates to for you. And in the present, there's a sense of you wanting to kind of cooperate, collaborate. You know, you're building sort of long term, putting in good sort of structures, and around you there's a sense of feeling a little bit defeated. So whatever this Empress energy was in the past, I suspect you're still willing. You're still willing to build and have a go and cooperate, but around you there is a little bit of a sense of defeat here for you. Now the obstacle for you, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. This does talk about adapting to changing circumstances. The Wheel of Fortune comes in, this one here, and you know, fate changes, things change, situation changes, and the obstacle here is actually kind of adapting to changing circumstances, changing situations, and as with this world energy on the underlying, this could actually mean sort of understanding some big lesson or closing out situations, completing something. Incoming energy into this situation for you, Cancer, we do have the Three of Swords. Now this is the Three of Swords reversed, so that's good, because the Three of Swords it talks about sorrow, heartbreak, suffering, trauma, that kind of thing. But when it comes in reverse, there is a refusal here to take the pain on. You know, sometimes when we experience difficulties, after a period of time it becomes our pain, you know, we kind of own it. With this Three of Swords reversed, there's a sense here of not accepting the pain, not accepting the sorrow, refusing to be a victim. Obviously take this however it resonates for you, but I think whatever this difficulty has been in the past, there is an energy here coming in of not giving into it. Things may be, you know, at the moment you might not be able to put a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of time, or make a lot of progress, but there is a sense really here of not giving up with it, refusing to kind of take it lying down. Even though, you know, as I say, you're willing, you're on board. I think whoever or whatever's in your environment, it does seem to be them that's really struggling. There's a real sort of sense of defeat here with whatever this Empress energy was in the past, and that's why we've only got a little bit of a page. This could be something fairly new, you know, moving on, starting something new, but it's still in a sort of a low energy state, as in not a lot of energy being put towards it. So the obstacle here, we've got the change in circumstances. We will get you some clarifiers for these. Outcome for you then, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Five of Pentacles, this does talk about struggle. It talks about being shut off from resources, the things that you feel that you need to navigate through life. So with resources, it can relate directly to money. It does. You are at the 5, you are surviving, you are getting by, but you know, there is a sense of a kind of a struggle with it. So whether this is time, effort, energy, love, money, there is a feeling here of being shut off from what you need somehow. Okay, so let's get you some clarifiers with this Five of Pentacles. We'll get you some for this this Three of Swords, the obstacle here for you, which is this Wheel, and also this this Five of Pentacles outcome. If you do have access to your birth chart, Cancer, have a look for planets or angles between 5 and 6 degrees and 20 and 22 degrees of Aries, Cancer, Libra and Capricorn, because if you've got any placements here, the new and the full moons later on in the month could be quite significant times. You'll actually feel those quite personally, because they'll be kind of activating your natal placements. Yeah, so have a look for those, and we'll see you later on in the month for those readings. Right, also if you are getting value from the reading so far, Cancer, do strike that thumb of love and light down below. It helps me understand that the content I'm uploading for you, the style of readings that I'm doing, they are relevant for you, and it also helps the videos to find others who may need to hear the message also. Right, let's have a look for you. So this Three of Swords, Ace of Wands, yeah, this is like kind of refusing. This is refusing to let the spark get snuffed out. The Ace of Wands talks about passion, inspiration, creativity, will, you know. So with this Three of Swords, this refusing to kind of take it lying down, there's a refusal here to take the pain, the difficulty, whatever this Empress energy is that hasn't quite kind of birthed or created or been given her rightful place. There is a sense here of not allowing this difficulty to kind of snuff out the passion or snuff out this, you know, the will or the joy to kind of carry on. Five of Swords, the Fool, yeah. Yeah, so with this Fool energy and this Ace of Wands, there is a sense here maybe of kind of having to go back to basics or taking it back to a much earlier phase, starting again. And I think while I think whoever this is or whatever this is in your environment, the feeling here of having to start again, having to kind of go back to a much earlier phase or going back to the basic building blocks, is really got them. It's like, oh really, we have to do all of this again, really. And it's the thought of starting again that's got this other energy feeling a little bit defeated. But worry not, Cancer. Looking at this, there is a refusal here to let this get snuffed out. So let's have a look at this Wheel of Fortune. Hierophant, yeah, excuse me. Okay, so with the Hierophant, with this Wheel of Fortune, this sense of, you know, adapting to changing situations. With the Hierophant brings in a sense of commitment. It can talk about orthodoxy, it can talk about kind of guru, spiritual learning, that kind of thing. There may be some sort of spiritual path or spiritual higher learning or something like that that might help with this. But the Hierophant, it can bring in, it's quite a strong contractual energy. It can bring in sort of weddings, or, you know, sort of negotiations, but it can also bring in a sense of like moral obligations, orthodoxy, that kind of thing. So with this obstacle here of adapting to changing circumstances and really kind of committing to whatever this, understanding the new reality, if it means having to go back to the drawing board or something that, you know, it resembles a very young form, or something that, you know, a lot of energy can't be put into it. Maybe there's an upskilling here with this page and this Hierophant. It's the obstacle here is understanding, adapting to changing circumstances, and really kind of committing to whatever this new beginning is. Somebody here needs some sort of optimism, leap of faith, taking a jump at the right time. Right, let's have a look at this Five of Pentacles then. Because obviously we don't want you getting cut off from the resources that you need. What can we do to improve this sense of struggle for you? There's a Four of Cups there floating about face up. Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, okay, yeah. Nine of Swords, underlying energy. Yeah, we've got the Death and Rebirth card. Absolutely. Okay. So with regards to this sense of struggle, you know, feeling shut off. I mean, it could be that whatever this is, I mean, with this Three of Pentacles, there is a sense that you need somebody else's cooperation, you need collaboration for it. And if there's a lack here, a difficulty, because somebody around you's a sense of, oh no, I can't do this again, I can't go back to the beginning again. You know, with this Death and Rebirth card, it does talk about a profound change, a profound shift, you know, clearing out all of the old kind of dead stuff that's no longer kind of working. When it comes in upright, it can also talk about a little bit of a fear of change, a fear of clearing things out. I think with this Five of Pentacles, I think the real issue, this difficulty, this sense of being isolated from what you need. With the Seven of Cups, there's a lot of different dreams here of victory, you know, dreaming of victory. There can be a lot of confusion because there may be a lot of different options, you know, really not being sure of what you're going to get in the end, that can bring in confusion. And I think looking at this, it's that sense of confusion that is bringing in, there's a sense here of free floating anxiety with this. When it comes in reverse, there's a specific problem that can't be kind of tackled. When it comes in, this is a sort of, you know, being wake up in the middle of the night, free floating. Sometimes you don't really know what's wrong. It's just massive anxiety. I think with this, Yeah, I think with this, to be honest, I think there's a need to cut out anything that you don't need to get this person, this, you know, this sense of defeated and unwilling, keeping the spark going, getting it reignited, the passion, the action, the drive. There is a sense here with this: clear out what you don't need. You know, focus on what you do. It will help your resources stretch further, whether this is time, effort, energy, love, money. Get very clear, prioritize about which one of these, you know, get clear about what it is that you want to stand up for, what it is that you want to prioritize. Be very mindful where you put your energy, where you put your effort, where you put your resources. And then there's got, because the less you have, the less there is to feel anxious about. It's kind of counterintuitive, but it is the way that it works. So I think with this sense of loss, this is or separation from what you need. This is kind of reducible, if you like, by clearing out the things that are no longer serving a purpose, getting very clear, very focused about which one of these cups specifically you want, prioritizing that, throwing your resources into that, defending, keeping what you've won, keeping the good stuff, keeping the victories, prioritize defending those, and get rid of the rest to help reduce this anxiety, because I think that's what it is, this defeat, this sense of defeatedness, and whether you'll be able to commit here with this obstacle to changing circumstances. I think if you can kind of clear things out, sort of make your sort of where you're starting from a lot clearer, a lot cleaner, a lot less resource, you know, kind of draining, and get very focused to cut through the confusion. And in turn, it will sort of cut through this sort of free floating anxiety. I will be back next week on the 23rd at Cancer for your full moon in Aries reading. This is actually kicking off in your area of life that has to do with public status, your path forward, reputation, career, that kind of thing. So I wish you clear eyes, a calm mind, and a resilient heart.